Ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea 3, Brighton 2. You know the drill. It's Pot Your Clock. It's Pot Your Clock. What a win. What a win. A game that was dicey toward, well, at many points in the game. Let's just call it what it is. Let's just start from the beginning. 2-0 up. Within the opening 20 minutes of the game. Obviously, it started to go downhill after that. But for that first 20, 25 minutes or so, we looked so good. We looked so good. And it's, I honestly, a testament to the players, to the determination. Our heads didn't drop after that red card. Luckily, it was obviously right on half time, so we had time to reconvene, regather, and come up with obviously tactics to try and overcome this. Well, at least what we thought would have been an onslaught from Brighton in the second half. They didn't score until the 92nd minute, which I mean that in itself got dicey, didn't it? But Fernandes with 65th minute penalty. People saying that there's no way that's a penalty. It's a penalty every day of the week. He went straight through the back of him. There is definite contact on the legs and a push as well. So I'm actually confused as to how that wasn't a red card. I don't know. I'm glad it wasn't because it worked out for us in the end. 10 minutes of additional time. Which in hindsight probably a little bit overkill. Breuer absent for at least 3 or 4 of the minutes in that time as well, going off with a bloody nose. It seemed as though it was all going wrong right at the end. But again, I wasn't too fussed. I wasn't fucking hell. Jazulen, thank you for subscribing. Really getting in the way there, but we move. We're just going to carry on going because I'm not starting again. Disciplinary issues are certainly still a thing in this side. Like there's anger problems, there's temperament problems. Fernandes could have been sent off. Caicedo could have been sent off. Sanchez was booked. Gallagher getting sent off. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm so confused as to the thought process going through his mind where he thought that was a necessary tackle to make on Billy Gilmour that obviously ended up being the second yellow and the red card. But I'm confused. I would love to hear what Gallagher has to say in that regard. And just it's another player out now. It's another player out. It's another red card. How many red cards have we had this season? I haven't got the time to actually look into it now. Well, I mean, I might. Actually, no, it's fine. I digress. Mikhail Mudryk, again, kind of like one of those games. I know he won the penalty, which is obviously good. But one of those games, again, where it's like on the byline for the watch along, there were a few people saying that maybe, just maybe, he would benefit from a loan spell away from Chelsea. And I think given how much we spent on him, given the, I think the pressures have got to him a little bit too much in regards to playing for Chelsea. But there's moments of magic. There are moments of magic, but there's also many moments of frustration, much the same for a lot of players. So it's not just Mudryk. It's as a whole, but the disciplinary issue has to be nipped in the bud. I don't understand what we're just picking up yellow cards left, right, and centre. Stats in this game with regards to all of that, if I can try and find it. 16 fouls we committed. They committed 12. What's that? 28? 28 fouls in this game. That is outrageous. I know there's no love lost between these two sides whenever we face each other as of late, but I don't know. It was a rough game. It really was. And some of the tackles that we were making were just like, I don't know what's going on. Where tempers are flaring. with this Chelsea side, but again, I feel like we're going to be quite a high suspension rate side, whether that be reds, straight reds, 2 yellows, suspensions after a certain amount of yellows. I mean, Jackson's probably already very close to getting his second suspension of the season. We're only 14 games in. It's crazy. It's crazy. Pochettino obviously did the right stuff. I mean, at half-time, everyone was saying, you know, why haven't we made a substitution? Try and fill the hole. But realistically, Jackson obviously dropping back a little bit, filling up that Gallagher hole. Pause. And it's one of those positions where it didn't really matter too much. Jackson can just come back. And then obviously later on, you've got your Cole Palmers coming on. You've got your Ian Matsons coming on. You got Breuer coming on. Hopefully to try. I mean, he nearly broke his neck. He nearly snapped his neck. And ended up with a bloody nose. So poor Armando Breuer, he just gets the brunt of it, doesn't he? He always gets in the wars. Good to see Ian Matson. However, I do think a loan spell for him is his destiny in the near future. Hopefully in January. I saw Preston North End is the side that we've drawn in the FA Cup. That'll be early January. But with regards to this game, listen, we are now in 10th place again, up to 10th. We are now 3 points off of 8th, 6 points off of, 5 points off of 7th with Manchester United, and so on and so forth. I think, what would that be? 8 points. 8 points off of 5th. 10 points off of 4th. We're 10 points off the top 4, which it sounds better than it did a few weeks ago. But with that said, please like the video, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified of any future content on the channel. Let me know your thoughts on the game down below in the comments. And yeah, as always, my name is Harry at the Chelsea. I'll see you on Wednesday for the Man United game, Tuesday for the preview. But all the same, my name is Harry at the Chelsea. Love you all. Goodbye.